Hey, what's up, everybody? Back with another day where I'm going to show you how I'm going to build today's food plan so that I can make sure to hit my calorie goal, my macronutrient goals too, my proteins, carbs, and my fats. Going to build my entire day. Actually, I'm going to show you what it looks like after I've built it. I do these every day anyways. I thought, why not record them and then show them to you? Maybe help somebody else figure out how to put their own together. But yes, I do these every day. Do me a favor, if you find these videos to be helpful, or this video, please hit the like button, maybe even the subscribe button while you're already here. And let's just go ahead and get started on. I'm going to show you how I built today's plan. Pretty basic. We're going to start here at the top once it's completed. And I'm going to start with the calories. My target calorie number is 2,700. And I want to be just a little bit under that, actually, because I'm cutting weight right now. I don't want to go over my calorie number. And you can see it says 137 calories remaining, which means 2,700 minus 130. So the final calorie number here looks great. Additionally, I'm almost flush on protein. At the top, you can see 0.8 grams is all I had left. That's great. I'd rather be over just a little bit, but that's fine. I'm very far under on carbs and a little bit over on fat. I like to actually have those flip-flopped normally, but overall, because the overall calorie number here looks good, I'm not going to worry too much about it. So the first thing that I do on every single build is I start with my pre and my post workouts because they're easy for me to just get started on the plan. I'm doing basically the same thing every time, which is a scoop of protein for each. And then right now on my post workouts, I'm putting some gummy bears on there. So by adding these in first, it just helps me kind of get the first foot forward and get the plan started. The second thing I do after I add those two things is I ask myself, is there any specific food that I'm craving? Because I want to make sure to put my cravings into the plan. I never want to feel like, even though I am restricting my calories, I never want to feel like I'm depriving myself. Today I didn't have anything specific that I was necessarily after, partly because I did some drinking last night. And so I didn't wake up super hungry for anything specific today. I just went right in then to building my plans meal by meal. So first I went to breakfast, which is pretty much my standard. I'm doing, quite a bit of liquid egg whites on this particular meal. In fact, 2 whole cups, 32 total ounces. And then I actually put another additional regular egg on top of that. I did a bag of Quest protein chips. I put the eggs on a wrap. I did a wrap this time with a little bit of salsa on it. And then a cup of bone broth. A pretty big breakfast. It didn't add up to a lot of calories. You can see only 424 total calories. But and by the way, I say you can see, I'm doing this on my phone. But a good amount of food to eat. And frankly, after a night where I was drinking some alcohol, it's just kind of a nice sort of boost to the next day. I went into my lunch, and for lunch, I went very, very basic today. I just basically said, I'll do 4 ounces of deli turkey meat, which really kind of has a pretty good macronutrient profile. 4 ounces gives me 30 grams of protein, only 2 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of fat. Really good macronutrient profile there. And then I do a bag of Uncle Ben's minute rice. I don't get to do the rice as often as I used to do it because I'm cutting, and frankly a bag of rice is 70 carbs just by itself. But I was able to work it in here today, and I'm glad because I've kind of missed having some rice lately. Then I went to my dinner. I'm doing a cup of the fat-free Bush's baked beans. These are the vegetarian beans. They still taste like regular baked beans, but because they're vegetarian, they're completely fat-free, which is nice. I'm doing 7 ounces of ground turkey and then putting some guacamole on that. And of course, as usual, I'll put on some Frank's Red Hot Sauce, onion pepper, or not onion pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. I'll spice it up real nice too, and just kind of mix it all together. So after doing all that, it left me with a little bit of room here for some snacks throughout the day. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a frozen fruit bar. That's just like a real fruit frozen. You can see 15 grams of carbs, and that's it. I'm doing a Quest peanut butter chocolate cookie, Greek yogurt, and then 1 patty of buffalo chicken. These are like vegan buffalo chicken patties I get from Walmart. And then I'm actually doing another shake. Even though I don't like to have too many shakes. I prefer not to have 3 shakes per day because then I feel like I'm not eating enough. But there's just some day where that's just the way that it works out, So, and I'm fine with that. I'm not super hungry today because of the alcohol from last night. So anyway, that's how I built today's plan. It was a pretty basic plan. One of the things that I wanted to kind of recommend and mention here is, take for example these 3 shakes. I don't prefer to do this 3 shakes in a day, but sometimes some days are just different than other days, right? And so you kind of get a feel when you get used to building these every single day of like what's going to work, what's not going to work. So, and just because I do it for one day doesn't mean I'm going to be doing it every day from now on. So overall, very good macronutrient day, very good calorie day. I'm happy with this. That's how I built today's plan. Hopefully it was helpful for you. And we'll see you on tomorrow's video.